This Fear Street standalone still delivers goosebumps today. Forget nostalgia. The suspense feels lethal. Plot without spoilers, secrets unravel faster than a saltwater tide. The novel opens with Joanna longing for her rich boyfriend, Dex, to return. When he supposedly dies in a boating accident, creepy calls insist he is alive. Stein milks the classic "Is he dead" hook for relentless chapter cliffhangers. Each message pushes Joanna toward lies, guilt, and desperate cover-ups. The central mystery pivots on identity, and that keeps pages flying. Flashback fragments feed readers just enough crumbs to suspect everyone. You know a twist looms, yet the direction stays slippery. Stein's lean chapters track days before spring break, tightening dread. The plot never transcends teen thriller tropes, but it executes them with polish. Prepare for more shock value than psychological depth. The pacing resembles a roller coaster with no mid-ride breather. Even seasoned horror readers may flip forward to confirm guesses. Stein counts on voyeuristic tension, so every secret feels dangerous. The final reveal skews melodramatic, yet lands with cinematic flair. If you crave swift setup without filler, this plot delivers. Stein never lets dialogue meander. Each exchange sets a trap. The economy of storytelling makes rereads rewarding for structure geeks. Characters and themes, every smile hides a motive. Joanna starts as privileged and superficial, making her an unusual protagonist. Her flaws invite empathy because terror strips her illusions. Stein rarely writes passive damsels. Joanna fights, lies, and sometimes manipulates. Dex remains spectral, functioning as both desire and threat. Secondary friends, Mary and Pete, echo typical Fear Street archetypes. They provide red herrings, comic relief, and a mirror of Joanna's privilege. The adults stay oblivious, heightening the teen isolation theme. Class anxiety hums under the romance because Dex represents wealth. Stein hints at domestic abuse and parental pressure without explicit scenes. These subtexts age surprisingly well, speaking to modern teen realities. However, villain motivations feel exaggerated, bordering on soap opera. That melodrama suits the pulpy tone, yet it limits nuance. Still, the cast keeps moral lines blurred, avoiding fairy tale justice. Readers seeking growth arcs may complain, but edgy teens relish ambiguity. Ultimately, the character web serves suspense first, psychology second. Romantic tension threads through every threat, amplifying stakes without explicit intimacy. That balance widens appeal to younger teen audiences and reluctant readers. Atmosphere and style. The setting drips with oceanside menace. Stein roots the story in exclusive coastal Florida, but Sun never feels safe. Storm sirens, shadowed docks, and empty mansions replace typical slasher forests. The sensory writing is simple yet evocative, using taste and sound effectively. Phone calls crackle like ghosts, turning a 90s relic into timeless fear. Short paragraphs accelerate heartbeats. No decorative exposition lingers. Readers who love lush prose may find the style skeletal. Yet the sparseness mirrors Joanna's narrowing options. Stein sprinkles pop culture references that now feel charmingly dated. The dated tech paradoxically boosts the creep factor. Imagine waiting for a landline while the storm pounds windows. Sound design in an adaptation could exploit those thunderous beats. The novel stays PG-13, using blood sparingly but suggestively. Fear arises more from anticipation than gore. That subtlety allows younger teens to stomach the terror. Seasoned readers may crave darker imagery, yet mood triumphs over brutality. The pacing and setting work together, compressing events into a suffocating container. By the climax, you can almost taste saltwater panic. Who should read, and final verdict. Your tolerance for pulp will decide enjoyment. If you devoured Fear Street, this entry belongs on your nostalgia tour. Newcomers seeking gateway horror will find suspenseful but accessible content. Adult readers may breeze through in one sitting and appreciate tight plotting. However, those expecting complex character studies or literary prose should look elsewhere. Fans of Lois Duncan or Christopher Pike will recognize the delicious menace. Teachers could pair the novel with discussions on privilege and consequence. Library shelves need quick thrillers, and this remains checkout gold. The affordability of older paperbacks also helps budget readers. My rating lands at 4 shocked heartbeats out of 5. It is not perfect, but it nails entertainment and tension. Dip in expecting cinematic fear, and you will exit breathless. A potential book club angle involves how grief fuels reckless decisions. Joanna's desperation spotlights the dangers of performative relationships. High school counselors might use passages to discuss consent and peer pressure. Collectors should hunt the original foil cover, which oozes retro charm. Audiobook fans get serviceable narration, though the voicemails lose some impact. Read the complete breakdown on our site for more spoilers and trivia.